So today I'm at a cottage in the Lake District and I'm here to speak to two Airbnb hosts to find out what it's really like and see if they have any tips to give us.
So day to day is about cash flow management. We're not really doing much up here like that. The hardest thing for us is to make sure we've got enough in the bank to keep us going. As far as today, when we come up and visit the property, we're looking at the outside of the property to make sure there's no weeds, and just doing a general maintenance check. So the first thing you're gonna need is the capital to buy the property. Then you need to find a property that's suitable for this type of service accommodation. So we searched for about 12 months every weekend and sometimes in evenings as well for a property that was suitable. It takes quite some time. I would say don't underestimate how long it can take to find a property that's suitable. Not every single property that would be suitable for buy-to-let is suitable for Airbnb. And then once you find that property, doing high competition as well, so you gotta make sure your bid is competitive. Some pros, you could always use a property for yourself. I think that's one of the biggest pros for us is that we have a property that's a beautiful property, as you see, that we're able to come to a couple of times a year when we want with our people, our friends, our family, spend some time, see the local area, and get a bit detached from the normal hustle bustle of city life. So that's probably one of the pros. There's obviously the pro that you can earn some good money doing this type of thing. I would say it's a business, so you have to understand that there's a lot involved. We spend a lot of time in our accounts and managing the money. That tends to be a lot of our time. I'd say those are the two main pros.
Con for me would be the fact that you're on call 24 hours.
It's a very good one.
It doesn't matter if it's your birthday,
Yeah.
if you're on holiday.
Yeah.
The guests don't care about that.
Mm-hmm.
They want answers to their questions.
Yeah.
And you've got to answer quick. You ain't got time to leave them waiting all day. You got any cons?
I think that's probably my biggest con. Yeah, you're at total mercy of the guest. If a guest decides to give you a 2-star out of 5 because the dishwasher broke down during their visit here, or the hairdryer broke down, it's New Year's Eve or Christmas Day and you can't get anyone out that day because no one's working, they're not going to take any pity on giving you that 2-star, that 1-star, even if that messes up your whole rating, your whole review, and essentially messes up your money for the next however long on these platforms. And these platforms tend to take the side of the guest more than they will the side of the landlord. Yeah, there's been a couple of things that we've done, I think, since we've got here that's made our life a lot easier. So one of the main things we did, we put a smart lock system in place. So that means we can remotely control who accesses the property at any time. So that makes managing checkout times and check-in times very seamless for us. What else we put in, Jamal? Do you want to talk about?
We've put in a Nest system to control the heating.
A security system for outside. Obviously, there's no cameras inside of our property, but outside the property, we've got camered up, so we make sure that there's no vandalism to outside of the property at all. And it's also a way of us just making sure that if anything does happen, we're able to go back and have a look at, make sure the guests are safe. So they're three of the biggest things. I think having a strong Wi-Fi connection obviously is very important. And just making sure all your tech is up to date.
A great cleaner.
And kept maintained.
Sorry.
Yeah, great cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, we should have mentioned that earlier because
That's the main
your cleaner probably is one of the key things. We've had a lot of positives come from our cleaner, but also some negatives come from our cleaning situation. We've been for a number of cleaners since we've had this property, but it's probably the most important role of any service accommodation or Airbnb. You have to have a good relationship with your cleaner. They have to be someone that you trust to do the property to your standard, if not better. And then also be your eyes and ears, especially if you're not on site. So if there's things that are broken in the property, if there's stuff that needs replacing, batteries maybe, and needed in some of your tech and your smart doors or anything else you've got in the property, your cleaner is going to be the person that has to pick that up, and you have to trust that the cleaner is going to pick that up. So that's been difficult. We're not somebody that trusts our property with just anyone. So the interview process, the vetting process with our cleaners, all of that takes some time. And then on top of that, you're doing that a lot of times remotely. So you're not here all the times kind of watching them. Yeah, so the best way is probably direct for our website, browtopcottage.com. We're also on booking.com and Airbnb, you can find us there. But for the best rates and discounts, browtopcottage.com is going to be the best way of you booking and getting our most up-to-date availability. We are booked through most of the summer, so if you want to get your summer 2025 bookings in, I suggest you move fairly quickly. We've probably got, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 dates left. Other than that, we're going to leave a code and a link in the How the World Works description. We're also going to leave an exclusive discount
Go on.
for all the How the World Works loyal subscribers and viewers. So make sure you bang that subscribe and that like button to give me a chance.
Thank you very much, guys.
Anything
Also
else?
follow us on Instagram
Follow
and Facebook
us.
as well.
Very true.
We put all our news on
Yeah, I'll put that in the bio.
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
TikTok as well. Yeah, TikTok.
Anywhere else we're there?
That's it.
That's it. Yeah, all your socials. Browtop Cottage.
All right, thank you very much. You guys have been amazing. And thank you very much once again.
Yeah, man.